Hello, my name is Cheryl and I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm currently a 21-year teacher working at a school in Cambridge, Ontario. I teach grade 1 classroom and have actually for 21 years with a couple of stints in grade 2. I was the first primary teacher to get the Smart Board in the Waterloo Region District School Board, and I piloted it for the elementary panel. I'm a Mac and a Windows user, although I prefer Macintosh. I embrace all forms of new technology, and with our new school, we have lots of that in the school. I am a certified Smart Board trainer, and I do teach for our board, the computer courses, not just Smart products, but others. I'm an ECHO and an ISTE member, and I do computer workshops as well as facilitate and present at conferences. And you need to know about me, I'm also a turtle lover, hence the turtles in the corner of my presentation. So I'd like you to take a chance on me for this program. And I've linked out to my iTunes, which is the way I find the link to come. So I'm playing for you. I Take a Chance from ABBA, one of my favorite groups. So I love the fact that Smart Boards engage students. I use it for assessment. Here's an example of something I would put up on the board for my students, can do it at Independent Center. And in this case, let's go back to show you what they've done. So they've set the board, they have it all ready, and now I'm showing you a video of them trying to figure out 43 cents. When they're completed, won't show you the whole thing, but when they're completed, they add their name to it, they stop, and we have a lesson that I can come back to and look at later for assessment. I don't have to be where the students are to do it. They're independent learners. Here's an example of something I have up with the students for Remembrance Day, where they had to read the information and write down, and they could work at the Smart Boards by themselves. Love the creativity. This is where I think my strong point lies. I love to create lessons for my students, something I created around the all family words. They just need to pull one of the tabs to find out the word that matches in the all. So you go shopping, you find it at the mall. Down below, any of the words they need to find. They bounce, what rhymes, ball rhymes with bounce. So again, example of something I created for my students to use on the Smart Board. Always, I have my students in mind. My target audience is always my students when I am doing a lesson. Here's another example of things that I love to start my morning off with, every child signing in on the Smart Board. That way I have all my students, depending on what the day is, touching the Smart Board. First thing in the morning, they've all had a chance to be at the board. Probably have over 500 ways to sign in. It's one of the things I love to design for my students. And now we have some junior students in our school who have picked up on this and are designing for our children in our classrooms. They enjoy doing it. Again, please take another chance on me for this. Smart Board lessons motivate students, are interactive and seamless. They allow for creativity, for cross-cultural, yes, for sure, cross-curricular activities. They promote cooperation. They maintain students' attention. I find behavior problems, don't have them in my classroom when we're dealing with the Smart Board or we're using it. Definitely have rules for how we use it when it's a center. And are one of the best tools for teaching I've come across in my 21 years, and there's much, much more that I can and could go on talking about. I love the fact that we have easy access to the Smart Exchange, that we can go to any of the other resources here for teachers, upload and share files, have conversations about it, and I find Smart products are reliable, and they also are very quick to answer your questions when you have any problem. Email them, phone them, they're right there to support you in what you do. Love some of the interactivity with the kids, so this is something we can do in quickly. What is yellow and quacks? The kids can answer the question. Some of these things I implement with my program to make lessons more fun and enjoyable. I like to use the magic pen. Art, fabulous way to use. Here's not the greatest example when it blows up, but a pointillism, so that they can see the detail in the art, so that I can show it. I really like the fact that when I use it on the board that everybody can see. I'm not holding up that small piece of paper. And going to that, We also have the use of a document camera, and here's an example of me using the document camera in the classroom to read a small book that now is an automatically big book. Like the fact that I can also use the document camera for things like art. I'm no longer painting up on a board and the paint dripping down. I'm now demonstrating it on the desktop where all the kids can see. Great for science experiments as well. So again, just to reiterate, please take a chance on me for the Exemplary Educator program. Thank you.